Hopefully you've kept yourself hydrated through the day as well. It's pretty hot outside. So sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. And then align the back of skull with your sacrum. Let your arms rest onto your thighs. Activate your feet, spreading the toes. Then lift your belly, diaphragm, lift chest. Once you've done this, then soften chest. And then feel your sit bones as they connect into the floor, into the earth. And let your arms rest onto your thumbs. You can turn the palm of the hands upwards. Can you also fold the first finger down so the thumb rests on top, so you come into this neutral. This is one of the ways of helping to draw energy into your body. So give yourself this time now with your eyes closed and bringing yourself home, bringing yourself completely home to yourself. With your sit bones connected to the floor and your feet pressing to the floor, using this as a part of that connection that you have with the earth, that you have with others, the connection that you have with yourself. Now gently breathe, connecting with that Ujjayi breath, and gently breathing in that warm energy into your body with your breath. And as you breathe out, feel for that letting go, that release. Coming into an inquiry, so as you breathe in, begin to explore, begin to ask your body what it needs. As you exhale, let go of the distraction, let go of anything that's not serving you. Stay very focused on what comes up for you as you inquire with your body as to what it needs. So you're using this time, you're using the breath to bring out what's going on inside. Let it come to the surface. So that is the intent today, to allow your body, allow your breath to draw out what comes up for you so that you're able to face what is going on. You open eyes and bring the soles of your feet together. The toes, they flex back towards your shins. Your heels, they're about 12 inches away from your pubic bone, and your hands are back by hips. And then feel for pushing the floor away, so you're not slouching back and you're not arcing forward. Be active. Pranayama today is inhale through the nose for 10, hold the breath for 10. When you exhale, your hands are forward. You exhale, your chin tucks in, you suck your belly in and up, ribs open, and you lengthen out of lower back. Hold it for as long as you can. So be active, spine long. Inhale through the nose for 10. Hold the breath for 10. Now stay with what comes up for you. Continue to inquire as to what is going on for you today. What comes to the surface? Hands forward and exhale. You're exhaling onto empty, chin tucks in. Pull your belly in, pull it up. Your ribs, they lengthen. Belly's away from pelvis. Your ribs lengthen away from sacrum. You're not forcing this. Stay with feeling. Stay very alert to what is going on for you. Release, push the floor away. Breathe in as you come up. Hands by hips. Be active and breathe. Breathe in. You're inhaling for 10. Hold the breath, hold for 10. Chest lifts. Keep feeling the lengthening. Your sit bones presses down and you're lengthening. Hands forward. Exhale. Exhale completely. Tuck chin in. Suck your belly in. Suck it up. Feel your ribs as they open to side. Your shoulders are soft. Keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Keep lengthening belly away from pelvis. And notice what you feel, where you feel it, and what poses brings this deeper sense of opening for you. Release, push the floor away, breathe in as you come up. Hands by hips, last one in this. Relax completely, and then breathe in for 10. Hold the breath for 10. Relax your jaw, relax your neck, but keep chest lifted while sit bones presses down. Hands forward and exhale. Exhale completely. Chin tucks in, belly pulls back. Pull it in, pull it up, spreading ribs. Spread diaphragm. Let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Inhale, release, push the floor away, breathe in as you come in all the way up. And then just notice how you feel. Your next pose is in half lotus. So bring your right heel towards your left sit bone, and your left foot comes over your right thigh. Your left heel is by your right hip. Bring your left hand, bring it all the way around the back. You can have the hands onto the floor. Sometimes I quite like to have my left hand onto a block, so it gives me that sense of lengthening up. So sometimes I do this pose in this way, and then lifting up. Your right hand is against your left hand. If you can go further, you bring your left hand all the way around the back and left hand takes hold of the left foot. You can also use a strap around your left foot so that you're using the strap just to take you a little deeper into the pose. As you breathe in, bring your right arm against your left thigh. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. Pressing down into sit bone and breathe in, lift and lengthen side ribs away from left hip. So you're lengthening out the whole of the left side of your body. And as you breathe out, twist, feel as if you're twisting away from your left thigh. Press down into right sit bone. As you breathe in, lengthen out of right side. And as you breathe out, twisting towards the left. Now connect your heart, connect your breath with your heart. Breathe to sternum. Lift your chest, lift your collarbones. And as you breathe out, continue to lengthen, but you're twisting towards the left. One more like this, deep breath. And breathe out, you're twisting to the left. Chin remains aligned with sternum. Inhale, release, and then ease on that. Change the cross of your legs. Half lotus with your right foot onto your left thigh by hip crease. Can stay cross-legged seated or do what you need to do to make this pose easier for you. Bring your right hand around the back, either have it lined up with sacrum or bring the hand further around so you're taking hold of the foot, the ankle, or use the strap or use clothing. Breathe in, bring your left arm across against your right thigh. And as you breathe out, twist to the right. Don't fold forward or fold backwards. So feel as if you're lengthening straight upwards. right from coccyx. Breathe in, lengthen ribs up. Lengthen midribs, lengthen upper ribs. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the right. Chin remains aligned with chest. So don't force this through your neck. Breathe in and expand your ribs to the side. And as you breathe out, twist to the right. Now breathe to heart, deep breath, feeling but energizing your heart with this breath. Maintain the length, and as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the right. Inhale, release. Unwind the cross of your legs. Straighten both legs in front of you. And from here, bring your left foot up. Flatten your left foot onto the floor on the outside of your right, just above your right knee. Bring your right arm down and hug your left thigh towards the chest. And your left hand is flat to the floor, or again, you can have the hand onto a block. Press down into left sit bone. Breathe in, lengthen out of left side. As you reach your right foot forward, twist towards the left. As you breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, twisting towards the left. Left foot presses to floor. Now feel for softening the area around sternum, and then breathe in, lift belly. Feel as if you're moving belly away from the top of your left thigh. Lift sternum. As you breathe out, you're twisting towards the left. For those who want to go further, you can slide your right arm between your left thigh and calf, and your left arm is around the back, and bind the hands, or use a strap. Use a strap between your left thigh and calf to bind as much as you can. So press down, sit bones presses down. As you breathe in, lengthen up. As you breathe out, you're twisting away from your left thigh. Now breathe in and lift chest. Reach your right leg away from your exhale, and then feel as if you glide your shoulders down, as if you're squeezing your shoulder blades to each other. So you're opening up through sternum. Inhale, release. From here, tuck your left foot in so the left heel is by the groin. The left foot is tucked in, and you're reaching your right leg forward, toes are flexed back. Bring your left hand back so the hand is flat to the floor. As you breathe in, press down into your right sit bone, reach your right arm up. As you breathe out, bringing your right arm down on the inside of your right leg. Now slide your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your right thigh hip or onto clothing. As you breathe in, keep lifting out of your right side. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from your left knee. Feet are active. Your right hand, have the right hand to the floor. Don't want you to catch down. I want you to feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your right hand, and you're lifting your side ribs away from your right hip. Your left ear, your right ear is by right shoulder. Breathe into the left side of neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder down as if you're closing down into your shoulder blades. As your shoulder blades are squeezing to each other. As you breathe down, press back down into your right sit bone and lengthening your ribs up. Exhale, glide the shoulders away from your ear. Breathe into the left side of your neck. Deep breath. Relax your jaw and exhale. Lower your chin slightly towards the towards the right side of chest. Now breathe into the back of your neck for that new area that's opening up for you. And as you breathe out, reach your left elbow down towards your right sit bone. Inhale, release your left arm and reach your left arm straight up towards the sky. As you breathe out, as you arc your chest forward, reaching your left arm straight back for chest open. Breathe to front of heart and feel the energizing heart with breath. And as you breathe out, reach back, reaching that left arm back. Third arm position. On the next breath, stretch your left arm up to the sky. And as you breathe out, wrapping your left shoulder as you reach your left arm forward. Use your right hand. As you press your right hand to the floor, breathe in, lengthen out of right side. As you press your left sit bone down, lengthen your left arm forward over left hip. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up. And just use your right hand to support your head and neck as you come all the way up. And then change. You're straightening your left leg reaches forward. Your right foot has come over the top. So the right foot is now flat to the floor, and you're bringing your heel towards your left hip. Your left hand comes around and it hugs your right thigh towards the chest, and your right hand is back to the floor, or mine is on the block. That's down into your right sit bone. Breathe in, lengthen out of right side. As you press your right foot to the floor, twist to the right. Now feel this right from coccyx as you breathe in, lengthening from sacrum. Press your right foot to the floor, twist to the right, and reach, spread the toes. Now breathe in, away from pelvis, lift your down, lift chest. And as you breathe out, as you twist towards the right, relax your right shoulder away from right hip. If you can, on the next breath, you're sliding your left arm between your right thigh and calf, and your right arm is around the back, bind the hands, or use a strap to bind, accompanied by a butterfly or something. Or use a strap to bind. So the strap will be slid between your calf and your thigh, and you're taking hold of the strap around the back. And then breathe in and then lengthen out of your right side. And as you breathe out, as you twist towards the right, walking your hands closer together, gliding your right shoulder away from right hip. 2 more breaths like this. Breathe in, keep lifting, keep lengthening out of lower back. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the right, glide your right shoulder down. Last breath in this, deep breath. Reach your left foot forward, and as you exhale, as you twist, feel as if the shoulder's away from your ears. Inhale, release. Seated side bend, tuck in with one leg straight. So tuck your right foot in so the right heel is by your groin. Your left foot is reaching forward, spreading the toes. Your right hand comes back so the hand's flat to the floor. Inhale, stretch your left arm up, feel the opening through the left side of your body. As you breathe out, bring your left hand down on the inside. And have the hand onto the block. And feel as if you're lengthening out of your left side. Relax your left ear to the left shoulder. Breathe in and lift out of left side. Exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Relax your left ear to left shoulder and tuck your chin in so your chin is towards the left side of chest. On the next breath, slide your right arm all the way around the back and tuck it onto your left thigh, hip, or clothing. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right hip. Breathe to the right side of neck, deep breath. And as you breathe out, relax your jaw. Chin tucks in towards the left side of chest. Now breathe to the back of heart. And as you breathe out, squeeze your right shoulder down as if you're squeezing shoulder blades towards each other. On the next breath, release your right arm and reach your right arm up to sky, spread fingers. And as you breathe out, as you arch chest forward, reaching your right arm straight back, the chest open. Breathe into back of heart and feel for opening shoulder blades as you connect your breath with heart. And exhale, lengthening that right arm is lengthened back. On the next breath, reach your right arm up to sky. And as you breathe out, reach your right arm forward over right ear. Feet still active. Now go deep inside and see what comes up. Breathe in and lengthen belly away from top of left thigh. Breathe out, reach your right arm forward as you reach your right sit bone back. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe to back of heart. Now lengthen that right arm forward on exhale. Use your right arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Use your left hand to support your head and neck as you come all the way on. Coming into your abdominal sequence, so lie down onto your back and starting with elbow to knee. Today we do elbow to knee and star spiral pulse. So lie down onto your back so we get started. Your back is creaky, then the soles of your feet will be on the floor. So lie down onto your back, your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Soles of your feet onto the floor if your back is creaky. Otherwise, lift your feet up off the floor, the knees are bent. From here, press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold your breath. Exhale, curl elbow up. Reach your elbows to your left knee, straighten your right leg. So reach your right leg forward and pull up lower belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, pressing your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl elbow up, and reach your elbows to your right knee, straighten your left leg. Reach out with the ball of your foot. Relax your left hip, curl elbow up, send your left leg forward, pull lower belly in. Inhale, go back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press the top rim of the sacrum to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee. You're reaching your right leg forward. Reach out with the balls of your foot. Relax your right hip. Then send your right thigh forward, away from waist. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Your lower back is pressing to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Keep standing forward. Feel as if you're lengthening your big toe away from the ball of your foot. Relax your left hip. Send your left thigh forward, away from waist. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, go back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, pressing your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Your elbows are to left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Reach your thigh away from you. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Send your left leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Reach your left elbow up. Shoulder blades are off the floor. Now relax your right hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your right leg forward. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press the top rim of the sacrum down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee, straighten left leg. Keep the bent knee over the hips, don't move it towards the chest. Curl tailbone up. Send your left leg forward. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Start spiral pulse. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows into left knee. Reach your right leg up. Bend the knees, flex the toes towards the shins. Curl tailbone up and then pulse. 3 times. Pulse. Keep reaching up with your right heel. Pulse. Now keep reaching your right heel up. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up towards the sky. Pull belly in and lower back to floor. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows into right knee. Reaching your left leg up. Bend the knees. Flex the toes towards the shins. Curl tailbone up. Now pulse. Reach up with that heel. Pulse and pulse. Keep reaching your left heel up. Reach your elbows up to sky. Pull belly in. Feel your belly moves away from the top of left thigh. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Pressing your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee. Reach your right leg up. Flex the toes towards the shins. Curl tailbone up and then pulse with that right heel. Pulse and then pulse. Keep reaching your right heel up. Keep the chest lifted as you reach your elbows up. Feel for unlocking your armpits. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Pressing your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Your left leg reaches up. Flex the toes to shins. Curl tailbone up and then pulse. Reach up with that left heel. Pulse and pulse. Now keep reaching your left heel up. Flex the toes to shins. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Pressing your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows into left knee. Now reach your right leg up. Turn the toes. The toes are facing center of the body whilst you're reaching your heels out and up. Curl tailbone up and then reach up. Pulse. 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 Now keep reaching your right heel up away from you. Flex the toes pointing inwards as you reach your right heel to the sky. Lift the chest, reach your elbows up. Pull lower belly in. As your belly pulls in, press your lower back to floor. Belly's moving away from your right thigh. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee. Reaching your left leg up. Turn the toes inwards, reach out with your heels. Curl tailbone up, and then pulse. Reach up with that left heel. Pulse and pulse. Keep reaching that left heel up. Lift your chest, reach your elbows up. Pull belly in and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor and place the soles of your feet down onto it. Allow the soles of your feet to come together. Let the knees out towards the side. Let your arms relax away from your ears. And allow yourself just to feel. Eyes are closed and feel what comes up for you. Grab hold of use your hands to draw your knees together, soles of your feet to the floor. And then grab hold of your roll or your block for absolute roll. That's where you're going now. You're lying down onto your back. The roll is placed between your thighs and your legs are reaching straight up towards the ceiling. You're reaching out with the balls of your feet. You can do this pose with your knees bent and the roll is between your thighs. You can move to the wall and have your feet
up against the wall with the roll between your thighs. You can go closer to the wall so that when you reach up, your legs are straight, but the heels are up against the wall. So any of those will work for you, especially if your back is tweaky. You can try it anyway, whether your back is tweaky or not. Hands are clasped behind head and neck. Lift your legs up or come into your version for the pose today. Straighten the legs and reach out with the balls in your feet. Twisting out. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up and elbows to left knee. Squeeze, roll. Stretch your legs out, your inner thighs are working onto the roll as you reach your legs to the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up, both elbows to right knee. Squeeze, roll. And then send your legs up. Pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, pressing your lower back to floor. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone out. Reach your legs straight up. Your elbows are to left knee. Squeeze the thighs onto the roll. Send your legs up towards the sky. Pull belly in. Press your lower back down. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Pressing your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your legs straight up. Your elbows are to your right knee. Squeeze the roll. Now feel this. Squeeze the thighs onto the roll and you stretch your legs to the sky. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press the top rib of the sacrum to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Your elbows are to your left knee. Squeeze the thighs onto the roll. Stretch your legs to the sky. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Your elbows are to your right knee. Now squeeze, roll. Stretching your legs to the sky. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders to floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. You're keeping the roll between your thighs. Your roll is between pubic bone and knees, midway between the two. Reach down with fingertips, brush your heels. Okay, I'll give you an option today. If you have a wall, you can do bridge with the soles of your feet onto the floor or bridge with your feet up against the wall. This pose I quite like actually. So if you're doing bridge, I'll show you both versions. On the floor, same measurements as usual. You're reaching down with fingertips, brushing heels. Then your roll is between your thighs and your arms relaxed down by your side. There, you press down into your feet, you breathe in, you lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, you tilt pelvis and you lift up in this way. If you're using the wall, you're placing your feet up against the wall. So my feet are about 2.5 feet away from the wall. Sometimes you adjust them up or down. My feet remains aligned, my knees remain aligned with my hips. Roll between thighs. Hands are relaxed down by side. I press my lower back to floor and breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis, lower ribs away from sacrum. Now feet presses to the wall. And as you press your feet to the wall, you lift up, tilting pelvis as you lift up. So bridge on the wall is an option there. So the neck is relaxed, no compression in the neck. You keep keeping distance between the shoulders and the neck. And you stay here in the pose. So either of those will work for you today. So choose a pose, breathe in, and then push the floor away or the wall away as you lift up. Send the thighs away from you and squeeze the roll. Now breathe in deeply and spread your ribs wide to armpits. And as you breathe out, lift up a little bit. Deep breath. Inhale. Keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, either push the wall or the floor away as you lift. As you breathe in, expand your ribs wide to armpits. And as you breathe out, you're lifting up. Feet are active. Press your feet to the floor or the wall. Lift the toes, spread the toes. Now breathe in deeply and feel your ribs as they expand to side. And as you breathe out, as you move your chest to thighs, move your chest forward, chest to chin, you're lengthening legs away from you. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, tilt pelvis as you lower upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis lowering mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down to floor. Then move the roll out of the way. You're close enough to the wall, you can do your next pose, which is frog. Frog lifting through. You can do this with your feet up against the wall, so the heels are aligned with knees, toes are flexed back, and hands are clasped behind your head and neck. So this is a version up against the wall, but you can move away from the wall and just have your feet out towards the side. Frog lifting through. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone arm. Now send thighs, knees out towards the side. Flex your toes to shins, reach heels away from you, and pull lower belly in. See that you're actually pulling belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but lift your head, lift your chest, and reach your elbows up. And as you breathe out, curl tailbone up, and then send the thighs out towards the side. Toes flex the shins, pull lower belly in. Now pull your belly all the way in and press your lower back down to the floor. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and then lengthen. Feel the opening to the hips as you send thighs out towards the side. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but this time lift your head, lift your chest, and reach your elbows straight up. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Lengthen thighs out to the side. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Curl tailbone up. Send thighs out towards the side. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but on the same breath, lift your head, lift your chest as you reach your elbows up. Chin is away from chest. And as you exhale, curl tailbone up, send thighs out towards the side. Toes flex to shins. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, release. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Release hands at the side of your thighs and knees. Draw your legs together and place the soles of your feet to floor. Roll to your right side. Bring your left hand to the floor. Push the floor away and come up and use your hand to support your head and neck. Come onto the knees for your next pose. So you're onto your knees. Your next pose is dolphin. So bring your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance. Elbows down on the shoulders. And then reach your hands forward. Spread the fingers. Keep the elbows tucking in so the elbows are not wider than the shoulders. Neck relaxes and relax your upper back. From here, breathe into upper back, lift, spread upper back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor. Push the floor away with your forearms as you lengthen spine. Relax your neck and relax your throat. Now breathe into sternum, deep breath, feeding your heart with this breath. And exhale, reach back. Move your chest back to thighs and knees, heels to floor. As you breathe in, lengthen top ribs away from shoulders. As you breathe out, reach your sit bones back. Now reach the back of thighs and back of calves to the back wall. Keep the neck relaxed. Now breathe into where you are feeling this most. And exhale, lengthen back. Chest to thighs and knees, belly pulls in and heels to the floor. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor. Take a breath. Take a breath in embryo, allowing your body just to let go from this last pose. And then ease your hands onto the shoulders, push the floor away and come up. So I want to demonstrate, I'm going to show you this next pose. So you're doing dolphin again. This time, whereas you've done dolphin in this way with the hands facing downwards, to do dolphin with the so here, that's the positioning that you'll have. Your elbows will be coming down onto the floor. So this is the floor that you're up against. Your thumb is pointing upwards. So your thumb is pointing in the same direction as you. So you'll be on into the pose in this. So when you're in the pose, you'll be in this way in the pose. So your elbows are still tucked in and your thumb's pointing skywards. You can turn the fingers in slightly. And if you try that, you will get to see a different sensation. You try there, your hands there, you turn, reaching your elbows forward. So you're pushing the floor away with your forearms. That's where you're going, pushing it up, okay? So that's where you're going with this pose, dolphin. So you're onto your knees, you're measuring up in the same way. Your elbows, the forearms are to the floor. The hands are facing each other, thumbs pointing skywards. You can bring your fingers in as if you're making a fist, but you don't clench the hand. From here, you relax your neck, relax your shoulders, relax upper back. Then breathe into upper back. Lift, spread upper back, toes under. And exhale, lift knees off the floor, and then push the floor away with your forearms. Breathe into sternum and fill yourself up with this breath. And exhale, push the floor away and lengthen top ribs away from shoulders. You're going further, working with one leg up. Anchor into right leg. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And exhale, reach it back. Breathe into left hip. Feel the sending left thigh away from left pelvis. And exhale, reach back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, glide your left thigh out towards the left. Press your right foot to the floor and exhale as you reach your left leg back. On the next breath, lengthen your left leg away from you. And as you breathe out, lower your left foot to the floor. Anchor left foot to the floor. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. And exhale, reach back, spread the toes. Breathe into right hip, feel the sending right thigh away from right hip. And as you breathe out, you're reaching it back. On the next breath, feel as if you're gliding your right thigh out towards the right, away from pelvis. Press your left foot to the floor as you reach your right leg back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, send your right leg way back. And as you breathe out, lower your right foot to the floor. Deep breath. Exhale, bend the knees, and come all the way down to the floor. Just think how that feels for you.
So that's a variation in that pose. I kind of like that because also sometimes when I'm doing forearm balance, I will sometimes turn my hands this way up into forearm balance, like that, thumbs, thumbs pointing skywards. So forearm balance, my elbows are tucked in, my hands are tucked in, and I'm coming straight up into the pose. So it's a variation that you can have. Come to the stand, come to the front of your mat, come to the stand. Salutations. As you exhale, hands together at chest, press your feet down to the floor, lift the toes, spread the toes. Now breathe in, anchor your feet to the floor as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Lengthen through the spine. Forward bend, exhale, put belly in, hands to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step your left leg back, bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Pad your left knee if you need. Push the floor away as you reach your arms out, up towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. From here, bend the knees, and as you breathe out, bend the elbows lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. As you all the way down, lengthen your legs back. Bring your hands forward a few inches, and then breathe in. Move your chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. Keep moving chest forward and exhale as you're coming down. Readjust, hands under the shoulders. Breathe into low back, curl toes under, and exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Right knees to the floor. Pad the knee if you need. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg forward, forward bend. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, push the floor away, stand, reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs as you reach up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee to the floor, push the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank, and reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, bend the knees, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. You can come straight down. Cobra, inhale, move chest and reach forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands, place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. As you breathe out, forward bend, lengthen from the spine. As you breathe in, push the floor away as you rise up. And as you breathe out, hands together at chest. From here, chair pose. So inhale, bend the knees and reach your arms up. Lift your chest, reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, move chest away from thighs and knees. As you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows tucking in. Breathe into cobra, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press it back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. Stay here in downward dog. Now breathe in and broaden your upper back. Pull your belly in, exhale, reach your sit bones back, chest to thighs and knees. From here, warrior two. Breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Push the floor away as you rise up. Your arms are reaching out to side. Your right foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Your front heels align with the arc of the back foot. And strong legs as you push the floor away. From here, bird wing. So when you inhale, you turn the thumbs pointing downwards and you roll slightly forward. When you exhale, push the floor away as you rise up the turn. The shoulders are gliding down the back. One more like this. Breathe in, rise up. Push the floor away on exhale as you lift up, shoulders are down. And then breathe in as you rise up. Exhale, lift the chest, glide the shoulders down the back. 2 more. Breathe in. Push the floor away on exhale. Shoulders down. 1 more. Exhale, lift up. Shoulders down. Reach your arms out, warrior 2. Press into both legs. Breathe in, stretch your right arm up, open right side. Reverse warrior, exhale. Your right hand is now below or above the knee. Your left arm is reaching over your left hip. Press into your right leg. And as you breathe in, feel the lengthening out of the right side. So try this. Press your right foot to the floor, and then lengthen out of right side. Press your left foot to the floor and reach your left arm over left hip. So you don't want any compression in your back. Keep lifting. Use your hand higher up to help to get this length in your body. Now breathe in. Press both feet down and lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, you're lengthening that left arm over left hip. 1 more like this. Breathe into your left ribs and open the ribs out towards the left. Press your left foot to the floor. As you reach your left arm over left ear, you're lengthening out of right side. Use your left arm breathing to pull your body up. Extend, place your left forearm onto your left thigh. Bring your right arm around the back, tuck it onto the thigh by hip for extended warrior variation. Press down into your left leg. Breathe in, lengthen your ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, gliding your left shoulder away. So it feels as if you're sliding the shoulder base down the back. Anchor into your right foot. Breathe in, move your belly forward, move your chest forward to chin. And as you breathe out, slightly roll your chest skywards and then glide your right shoulder away from your ear. Now press down into your left foot. As you breathe in, glide your ribs forward away from left hip. And as you breathe out, send your left sit bones back towards your right heel. Inhale, release. Hands down either side of your left foot. Step your left foot back for plank. Reach back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Ankles squeeze towards each other as you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down, hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And exhale, press back for downward facing dog. Stay here and then lengthen through the spine. You're moving chest to thighs and knees. You're reaching heels to the floor. Take another breath if you need. And then reach back, pulling belly in. Wrap the shoulders if you can. And if you can go further, do turbo dog, squeezing your elbows in. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands for warrior 2. So the knee is bent, your arms are reaching out towards the side. Go deeper into the pose and feel as if you're moving thighs away from each other. Tight talk. Arms are palm of the hands facing upwards, pressing to your feet, breathing, lift down. Forward bend on exhale. Breathe in, push the feet to the floor and lift up. Let the shoulders slide down the back. And then inhale, lift, folding forward. Push the floor away on exhale as you lift up, shoulders are down, palms facing up. Breathe in, thumbs pointing, rolling forward. Shoulders roll forward. And as you breathe out, lift the chest. Keep the chest lifted, slide the shoulders down the back. 2 more like this. Breathe in, lifting up, roll shoulders forward. Push the floor away on exhale. As you lift up, the shoulders down, spreading the wings. Last one like this. Breathe in. And exhale, rising up, shoulders down, palms facing. Release. Float your arms out to side. Reverse warrior. Press into your left leg. Breathe in. Stretch your left arm. Exhale, reverse. The left hand is now below or above the knee. Reach your right arm up. So feel your side muscles, intercostal muscles open. Reach your arm over your knee. Press into both legs. Breathe in. Lift belly. Lift diaphragm. Lift chest. Press your right foot to the floor as you reach your right arm over right ear. Now breathe in and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. If you brought your hands onto your lower back, you feel as if you're lengthening out of lower back.
And as you breathe out, you're reaching that right arm over right ear. Use your right arm breathing to pull your body up, left arm supports your head. Then the warrior variation, placing your right forearm onto your right thigh, your left arm slides around the back, is placed onto your thigh by hip. Press into your right leg, breathing lengthen out of right side. As you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right ear, but your right ear is by your right shoulder. Press into your left foot, and then breathe and move belly, diaphragm, move chest forward to chin. And exhale, gliding your left shoulder down. It's just you're squeezing shoulder blades towards each other. Feel the strength in legs. And as you breathe down, as you press your feet to floor, lift away from that right hip. As you breathe out, as you glide your shoulders down, send your right sit bone back. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Hands either side of your right foot. Get your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucking in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest down, reach forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down. Hands under the shoulders. Breathe in, curl toes under. And exhale, press it back for downward facing dog. Stay downward dog. Taking a couple more breaths in and feeling the energy moving through your whole body. So with the breath, spread the breath to where your body needs this most. And when you exhale, use the breath to help that extension. Sit bones reach back, heels are moving to floor, chest is moving to thighs and knees. Taking one more breath like this. As you breathe out, you're reaching back, heels to floor. On the next breath, as you breathe in, get the left hands to lunge. Keep the hands on the floor and keep the back toes facing upward. Sorry, the toes are to the floor, the heel is up. You're going further. Bring your hands onto your left thigh, traction your left thigh forward, one or both hands. Reach back into your right heel, bend your left knee, and then reach your heel away from you. You can go further, reaching the arms up towards the sky. Press into your left foot and breathe in, lift away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, as you go a little deeper, reach back into that right heel. You can bend the knee if you need. And then breathe, keep lifting belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, reach back, reach your right heel away from you as your left thigh and shin is reaching forward. One more like this. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor and place your right knee down onto the floor. Your next pose is H to B. So your right hand, pad your right knee. And then reach your right hand back. Grab hold of your right ankle or foot. Left hand is traction in your left thigh forward. As you breathe in, keep lifting, lengthening out of your right side. And as you breathe out, as you go a little deeper, you're drawing your heel towards the glute. And then breathe in. Keep tractioning, keep opening up your lower back with this breath. And as you breathe out, you're drawing your heel in. If you have so much flexibility, you can tuck the foot into the elbow joint. One more breath, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, you're coming in as deep as you can. Inhale, release. Release your foot. Hands either side of your left foot. Bring your legs pose as pigeon. So bring your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. And reach your right leg straight back. From here, if you're in this pose, you press back, you press your hands to the floor, and as you breathe in, lift up, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. Now reach your right leg away from you, and as you exhale, walk your hands forward as you fold forward over your left shin. Activate your feet and spread the toes. Now breathe into lower back and lengthen away from sacrum. Exhale as you fold. Reach back, reach your right leg back and reach straight back into the big toe. Feel the inner legs are working. And breathe. Spread your ribs wide to armpits. And exhale as you fold. One more like this. Breathe to where you're feeling this most. Exhale as you fold. Use your hands. Inhale. Walk your hands back on the shoulders. Push the floor away. Curl the toes under with your right foot. Then push the floor away as you step back into plank. Then reach back into heels. Inhale. Exhale. Lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. All the way to floor. As you breathe in, move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen the legs back. Elbows are tucked in. And as you breathe out, lower down, hands on the shoulders. Inhale, toes under. Exhale, press back for downward facing dog. Lengthen through the spine in your downward dog. Stay here. Now breathe in and broaden the upper back as you spread your ribs. Exhale, pull your belly in. Reach your sit bones back, heels to floor. Move chest to thighs and knees. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Keep the hands to the floor. The toes of your left foot, they're curled under. Reach back into your left heel. Then bring your hands, either one or both hands, onto your right thigh, traction your thigh forward. If you can go further, reaching your arms up towards the sky. Bend your left knee and go as deeper. Feel as if you're moving your legs in opposite directions. Press into your right foot and breathe in. Feel as if you're lifting away from right thigh. And as you breathe out, reach back into your left heel. That left heel is straight up, reach back. You want to go further, bend that left knee towards the floor and then keep pushing the floor away with your right foot. Last breath in this. As you breathe in, you're lengthening out of lower back. Exhale, hands to the floor and place your left knee down. At your left knee. So your next pose is heel to butt. You reach your left hand back, bend your left knee, take hold of the ankle or the foot. You're tractioning your right thigh forward. As you breathe in, lift belly, lift out of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, as you fold forward, drawing your left heel towards the butt. Breathe in and lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you come in a little deeper. You can tuck your foot into your elbow joint if you can. So now breathe in and lengthen belly, diaphragm, lengthen chest. And exhale as you can go a little deeper. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your right foot. And then step your left leg back. Bring your right foot across towards the left edge of the mat for pigeon. Send your left leg back as far away from you as you can and straighten that leg. Unless your knees are tweaking, in which case you're sitting down onto your right sit bone and you're folding over the shin diagonally. Otherwise, square the hips. As you breathe in, use your hands and then veer down into pelvis, lift belly, diaphragm, chest. And then as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your right shin. Send your left leg back. Breathe into lower back and lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Lead with your chest on exhale as you fold, belly pulls in. As you breathe in, feel you're expanding your ribs wide to armpits. Exhale as you fold, pull belly in. Send your right thigh forward as you reach your left leg back. Both feet are active. Now stay in the pose and see what comes up for you. Stay with your breath and taking in what your body needs.
Inhale, release. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Low cobra. Bring your hands forward about 10 inches ahead of the shoulder. Press the tops of the feet to the floor. As you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. You're lengthening your legs back. Sit bones touch the heels. Stay here. And then breathe again. And lengthen belly away from tops of the thighs. Moving chest forward. Reach your elbows back so the shoulders are down away from your ears. Your elbows are reaching back to hips. And exhale, keep drawing chest and ribs forward as you're coming down. Readjust, hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And exhale, press back for downward facing dog. Feeling the pushing floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, warrior two. Inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Your right foot is straight to the short edge of the mat, front heels aligned with the arc of the back foot. From here, clasp your hands behind your back for ostrich. Press into both legs, breathe in, lift belly, lift chest. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward, your forehead is coming towards the floor, your forearms are over the shoulders. Strong legs, press into your left leg as you breathe in, glide your ribs forward away from left hip. And exhale as you fall. Now breathe into lower back as you lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're taking it a little deeper. One more breath here, deep breath. Keep lengthening belly away from pelvis. Keep lengthening side ribs away from left hip. And exhale as you go a little deeper, reach back into your right foot. Inhale, release. Hands down on the inside of your left leg. Place your left hand onto left thigh and walk your right hand back towards your right foot. Head to ankle, prep. So press down into your left foot. Lure the breath into left side ribs so the ribs are opening to left. And as you breathe out, send your left thigh towards the left. Your forehead is coming towards your right, ankle towards right shin. As you breathe, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, lengthen left thigh away from you as you bring your forehead towards your right shin. One more breath here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, feel for this opening as you send your left thigh away from you. Inhale, release. From here, your next pose is pigeon, sternum to foot. So hands to either side of your left leg. You're coming down and easing your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. You're sitting on your left sit bone and you're attempting to have your left foot square at a right angle. If you can, straighten your right leg. Take hold of the foot, the arc of the foot. Bear down into your left sit bones, breathe in, lift out of left side. And as you breathe out, you're bringing sternum towards the foot. And breathe, keep lifting belly, diaphragm, chest. And as you breathe out, you're coming a little deeper into pose. Breathe into lower back as you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you come in a little deeper. Now stay with what comes up for you now. Taking 2 more breaths into your area. Inhale, release. Your hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Hands are under the shoulders for cobra. Tops of the feet presses to floor. As you breathe in, move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Shoulders are tucked in, shoulders away from your ears. Keep moving your chest and ribs forward. Exhale, release, lower down, hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press it back for downward facing dog. If you can, bend the elbows, do turbo dog, squeeze the elbows in towards each other and feel for pushing the floor away. Relax your neck, relax your jaw, stay here, and then breathe in, spreading the breath into lower back. As you breathe out, reach your sit bones back, heels to floor, chest to thighs and knees. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath, feeding your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, reach back, move your chest to thighs and knees and reach heels to floor. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands, warrior two stance. Your front heels align with the arc of the back foot, push the floor away as you come up, warrior two. Then clasp your hands behind your back for ostrich. Press into your right leg, breathe in, lift up, lengthen up away from right thigh. And as you breathe out, as you fold forward, forehead comes down, arms reach out. Press your right foot to floor as you breathe in, glide ribs away from right thigh. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward, but keep the neck relaxed and relax your jaw. Press your left foot to floor, and as you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, coming deeper, but your arms are over the shoulders and shoulders away from you. One more breath here. And exhale, release. Hands to the inside of your front foot. Place your right hand onto your right thigh. Reach your left arm back towards your left foot or ankle or on the floor. Press into your right foot. Balloon the breath into your right ribs. And as you breathe out, as you send your right thigh towards the right, your forehead is coming towards your left. Balloon the breath into left hip. Into right hip. And as you breathe out, arc the side ribs out towards the right as you bring your forehead towards your left shin, towards your left foot. Breathe into lower back as you lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, keep gliding your right thigh towards the right, but opening. Keep that half moon shape to the right side of the body. Inhale, release. Hands either side of your right foot. Step your right foot across towards the left edge of the mat for pigeon. Pigeon sternum to foot. So you're aiming to have your right foot at a right angle. You're sitting on your right sit bone. You take hold of the arc of the foot with both hands. If you can straighten your left leg, then do so. Veer down into pelvis, breathe in, lift out. Feel as if you're lifting out of your right side of the body. As you breathe out, bring your chest towards your right foot. Lengthen left leg away from you. Breathe into lower back and lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, bring your chest closer towards the foot. Now breathe in and keep lengthening your right ribs away from right hip. And exhale, coming deeper, feet still active. One more like this. Breathe in deeply. Exhale as you take it a little. Inhale, release. Your hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Step your right leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels. Lower down and exhale, keeping elbows tucking in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen the legs back. Squeeze your elbows in, reach your elbows back to hips. And exhale, press it back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing you away in your downward dog. On the next breath, warrior two. As you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Push the floor away and rise up. Arms reach out towards the side. From here, eagle. As you breathe in, bring your left arm over right and bind the hands. And as you breathe out, shoulders soften away from your ears. Now moving into emu. So press both feet to floor. Breathe in, lift and lengthen belly down from chest.
And as you breathe out, you're folding, you're bringing your forearms to the floor and your forehead relaxes to forearms. Press your left foot to floor, and as you breathe in, glide your ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, as you fold a little deeper, reach back into the edge of your right foot. Now breathe in and lengthen side ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, you're folding a little deeper. One more like this. Keep lengthening belly away from pelvis. And exhale as you take it a little deeper. Inhale, release. Release your hands on the inside of your left foot. Head to ankle is your next pose. So from here, you're breathing into left hip. And as you breathe out, slide your left arm under the thigh. The hand comes around and takes hold of the ankle. So you're now taking hold of your left ankle with left hand. Your right hand is coming around the front, takes hold of the ankle. Then breathe into left hip. And exhale, slide your left shoulder followed by your head under your left ankle. You can place your right knee to the floor and do this from a lunge position. So breathe into that left hip and using this breath to open into hips. And as you breathe out, you go in a little deeper into pose. Yeah, good, good, nice everyone. Deep breaths. Not forcing this, just allowing your body to open up as you take it a little deeper. Really nice, Glenn. Deep breath. Keep breathing into that hip where you're feeling this. And as you breathe out, allow your body to take it a little deeper. Now do this for yourself. Breathe a warm energy into where you're feeling this, into lower back, into left hip. And if you can, slide under without forcing, just taking it a little deeper, but without forcing. And inhale, ease on out. Bring your hands either side of your left foot. Reach your left foot straight forward for splits. If you have blocks, you can have your hands onto blocks. You're anchored into your right leg as you reach your left leg forward. Attempt to reach forward with the ball of your foot. You're coming into splits. If you have something nice and slippy, that's always, so your foot slides forward, that's always good. If you have blocks, you can use the blocks as you're sliding forward. Keep reaching forward. If you're feeling this tight into hamstrings, then bend the knee slightly. Also, you can, if you have a block or a roll and you're feeling it really tight, you can place the roll on by your right thigh. As you're stretching your left leg forward, it just gives you a little bit more support. You will feel this opening into hamstrings as you're reaching forward. Taking one more breath in and lengthen forward. Inhale, release, and then ease on out. Stepping back into downward facing dog. The hands are on the shoulders, step back to downward facing dog. Staying downward facing dog and feeling the energy that is moving through your body. As you breathe in, you rise up on tiptoes. Push the floor away on exhale as you reach back, heels to floor. Lengthen belly away from pelvis. One more like this. Breathe in, rising up on tiptoes. And exhale, reach back, heels to floor, chest to thighs and knees. Breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands, warrior two. You're lengthening your arms out towards the side, bending that front knee. As you breathe in, bring your right arm over left, bind the hands. And as you breathe out, your shoulders away from your ears. Press into both feet, breathe in, lift belly, down from chest. Emu on the exhale, as you go forward, you bring your forearms to the floor, you bring your forehead into forearms.
Neck is relaxed, relax your jaw. Press your right foot to floor as you breathe in, lengthen ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, as you fold forward, reaching back into the edge of your left foot. Now press your left foot to floor and breathe in as you glide belly forward away from pelvis. Press your right foot down. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your right foot as you pull. Now feel the energy, the buildup of energy into that right hip. So breathe there. And as you breathe out, you're taking it a little deeper. One more there. Breathe to where you feel this most. And exhale, release. Hands are down on the inside of your right foot. So head to ankle. From here, you're breathing into your right hip. As you breathe out, you're sliding your right arm and shoulder onto the thigh. The right hand takes hold of the ankle. Left arm comes around the front and takes hold of the ankle. You can place your left knee to the floor. So breathe into that right hip. And as you breathe out, slide your right shoulder followed by your head under your right thigh. And then breathe. Keep breathing into that right hip and using this breath to open up into hips. And as you breathe out, you're taking it a little deeper. Really nice, Mario. Nice, Barbara. Clint, you're there. If you that right arm, reach it around the back. And now your left arm behind the hands. There, good. Deep breath. Keep pushing the floor away with your left foot, and it helps to open up your right hip a little bit more. Deep breaths, breathing into that right hip. And with ease, attempting to slide your shoulder followed by your head under that right thigh. One more breath, deep breath. Exhaling, release. Hands at either side of your right foot. Your next pose is splits. Okay, you can use your blocks. So the blocks are in both hands, and you're reaching your right foot forward. If you have a roll and you want to support for the left thigh, you can have the roll by your thigh, and then use this to help to lengthen out a little bit more. You may not need this. But you've anchored into your left leg. Breathe in, you're lifting and lengthening up. And while it's anchored into left leg, you're reaching your right leg forward. Taking 3 more breaths in. And getting deeper into splits. But be kind to yourself. You don't need to be hurting your hamstrings. So go with where your body allows you to go today. One more breath. Last breath in this. And exhale, release, and ease up. Coming down into seated position. And then reach your legs out for straddle splits. You're lengthening the legs out, reach out with the balls of your feet. Press down into sit bones. Breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, fold forward. Extending your legs to the side. Sit bones presses down, breathe in, lengthen ribs away from sacrum. Now lead with chest on exhale as you fold, but you'll keep lengthening your legs away from you. Now take a breath to where you feel this most. And as you breathe out, you let your body melt from you. Taking 3 more breaths in. Move the breath through your body as you move. So synchronize your breath with your movement, not forcing it. And ease on pushing the floor away as you come in. Hands by hips, and then left the energy ease away from the thighs to bring your legs together. Reach your legs forward, flex your toes back towards your shins, reach your heels away. Pressing down into sit bones, breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. Forward bend on exhale, hands forward, taking hold of your foot. Taking hold of your feet. Breathe into lower back as you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you fold, belly's in. Let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Now spread the breath across your back. Leave with chest on exhale as you fold. Keep moving belly away from tops of thighs. Last one in this. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release, hands to the floor, push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on back. Lie down onto your backs for your next pose, which is happy baby. So lie down on your backs. Your knees are bent, the soles of your feet are onto the floor. Lift one and then lift both legs up. Reach your legs up, then bend the knees. Reach your hands up. Either take hold of the outside of your feet in this way, so the knees come to armpits, or take hold, first two fingers take hold of your big toe. Pressing your lower back to floor, and then breathe in. Breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. And as you breathe out, you're drawing your knees down to armpits, you're pressing, sending your sit bones away from you, and you're lengthening the spine. Lower ribs, lower back is pressing to floor. Relax belly, and then breathe in deeply. And exhale. Uddiyana, pull your belly in. Belly's all the way in, shoulders away from your ears, heels to sky. Keep hollowing your belly out. Relax, last one in this. Breathe in deeply. Exhale. Uddiyana, pull belly in. Slight resistance, reach your heels up, knees to armpits, and you're pressing your lower back to floor, helping to open and release your lower back. Release. Use your hands, draw your legs together. Place the soles of your feet onto the floor. You can stay here or bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out towards the side, or lengthen your legs forward. Lie down, final pose, Shavasana. Eyes are closed. Shoulders are away from your ears. Allowing your body to let go completely. So as you lie here, just notice the journey that your body has taken you through, and the different images that, or maybe the same image that has come up with clarity. So be aware of what has come up for you. Just stay with it, lie with it, sit with it, stay with it. Just do not allow it to engulf you. Just use this as part of your deepening awareness of what goes on for you. You are allowing your body to give you the information that it needs to make the decisions that you need. In this way, learning to be more intuitive, learning to be more trusting of what comes up for you. Relax the back of skull. Relax your forehead. Soften your eyebrows and relax your eyes, eye sockets. Your eyes are closed. Feel as if you're looking straight up into third eye, the darkness, and see how the darkness changes to light the more you stay focused. allowing yourself to be revealed. Relax your cheekbones and relax your jaw. This may be a very good moment to open mouth and moving jaw from side to side. Really move them so you feel this opening, that you're unlocking the jaw from all of the holding on, the gripping. Sometimes we grip quite unconsciously, especially when we're in fear or when we have difficult decisions, we are gripping. This holds into jawbones, holds right down into hips and pelvis. So as you move your jaw from side to side, using this to help to release into these areas. Relaxing your neck and relax your jaw. Soften collarbones and let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Let go of your upper back. Feel your upper back as it spreads to the floor. And then feel the softness. Feel that softness around your sternum and your back as it melts, as if it's melting away from you. Feeling yourself sinking deeper into your mat, into a space that is safe. Relax your mid back. Relax your diaphragm. Relax your belly. As you do so, feel the opening into lower back. Feel as if you're lengthening your sit bones to heels and you get a deeper opening into lower back. Relax your thighs, relax your pelvis. Feel the energy that moves down through your thighs. Allow the energy to move through your body. Letting it relax the back of your calves, the back of your knees, the side of knees. Now relax calves and shins, relax ankles, feet, relax toes. So giving yourself time to feel the pose, to feel your breath, to feel energized through your poses. Giving yourself time to receive the messages that are coming through. Not allowing yourself to be bulldozing yourself, so you're numbing yourself. Finding that deeper level of softness. And then relax the area around your heart. Feel that softness, that tenderness, the tenderness that is you. And sometimes we live in a way that is different as we adjust to what are sometimes environmental forces. And the real trick, the real beauty is to become more of you. The you that you most want to be rather than the you that others feel that you ought to be. Taking responsibility for you, for your thoughts, for your life. Still your mind, and then relax your body completely. But stay with feeling. Feeling the warm glow of energy that is moving beneath you, beside of you, and all around you. Feel that energy, that warm glow of energy. Feel it and draw it in. This is the energy that you have generated through your pose. Feeling that deep level of consciousness as it enters your body, feeling it into your fingertips, into the toes, into the skin of your body. Welcome that energy in with your breath. When you exhale, exhale all that is done with. Taking that 2 more breaths as you move the energy into every cell, especially into the hidden cells, those cells that are breath, those cells that are really crying out for your attention. And the next breath, stretching away that feels good. Bend your knees, move the knees towards your left side. Bring your right hand to chest. Flat your right hand onto floor, down chest, and then breathe in. Use your right hand, exhale, push the floor away as you come up, and use your left hand to support your head and neck as you come up all the way up. Coming into a seated position. Sitting tall, sit comfortably, and bring hands together. Give yourself a time, a moment to notice how you feel. Congratulate yourself for your practice. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. Let's finish it with a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.